Meta has exploded higher plus 10.88% to $624.55, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Wednesday, July 1st, and this is your complete global market briefing. A range-bound session is developing. Investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. Dow rises, S&P 500 and NASDAQ slip as RE jitters return ahead of Micron earnings, Yahoo Finance. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 ticked up plus 0.22% to $7,516.18. Equity markets are responding to reports that Palantir joins software stock rally amid semiconductor tech sell-off, Investors Business Daily. NASDAQ 100 dipped minus 0.72% to $30,058. Equity markets are responding to reports that Palantir joins software stock rally amid semiconductor tech sell-off, Investors Business Daily. Dow Jones is trading higher by plus 0.27% at $52,459. Investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. Dow rises, S&P 500 and NASDAQ slip as RE jitters return ahead of Micron earnings, Yahoo Finance. DAX is broadly flat at $24,997, awaiting a fresh catalyst. The move follows reports that Palantir joins software stock rally amid semiconductor tech sell-off, Investors Business Daily. FTSE 100 is trading lower by minus 0.36% at $10,459. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Meta made a dramatic move today, surged plus 10.88% to $624.55. Equity markets are responding to reports that Meta Platforms, NASDAQ Meta, faces RE spending test, Calkine Media. WhatsApp monetization is the next major revenue unlock, still largely untapped outside of India's business messaging push. AI infrastructure spending is heavy, but the ROI is visible in ad performance metrics. Any positive user growth data from emerging markets would be a catalyst. ASML made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 5.74% to $1,875.31. Equity markets are responding to reports that, news, Tesla Elon Musk discusses Terafab at ASML conference, project expected to spur EUV tool orders, TrendForce. The EUV monopoly is one of the strongest competitive moats in all of technology. AI chip demand for the most advanced nodes directly benefits ASML without the execution risk of being a chip maker. Watch for any update on the 2026 to 2027 capacity shipment schedule. TSMC surged plus 4.94% to $477.57 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that TSMC signals price hikes as RE chip demand strains capacity, the tech buzz. AI chip demand has created a demand floor that insulates TSMC from the consumer electronics cycle. High-NA EUV ramp at N2 and beyond represents a technology advantage no competitor can replicate for years. Watch the next earnings call for any commentary on 2026 capacity allocation. Samsung made a dramatic move today, surged plus 3.41% to $334,000. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung profit surges over eightfold to beat estimates as RE boom fuels memory chip crunch. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. On the geopolitical front, the move follows reports that Palantir joins software stock rally amid semiconductor tech sell-off, Investors Business Daily. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. On the data front, investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. Dow rises, S&P 500 and NASDAQ slip as RE jitters return ahead of Micron earnings, Yahoo Finance. Turning to commodities. Brent crude dropped sharply to $71.58 per barrel, down 1.84% on the session. The move follows reports that current price of oil as of Fortune. WTI crude dipped to $68.50 per barrel, down 1.44% on the session. The move follows reports that current price of oil as of Fortune. Natural gas dropped sharply to $3.21, down 2.08% on the session. The move follows reports that Palantir joins software stock rally amid semiconductor, tech sell-off. Investors Business Daily. Gold climbed to $4,098.30 per troy ounce, up 1.87% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that gold slips as US-Iran tensions spark inflation, rate hike fears. Let us give you our near-term view on Meta. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Meta sits around $662.02. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view, always do your own research. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.14, losing 0.27% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.33, gaining 0.15% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 162.42, gaining 0.3% on the day. Currency markets are reacting to gold's safe haven status is fading. Oil, the Fed and the dollar are driving the decline. Moneycontrol.com. Before we wrap up, here is your watch list for the sessions ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Every morning, before markets open, we break down exactly what is moving and why. If you want that edge every day, subscribe and hit the bell icon. If today's analysis was useful, a like is the best way to support the channel. We genuinely appreciate every single one. We read every comment. Drop your view below. That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.